Right now, Bitcoin is breaking down, and in this exact video, I will be talking about the price targets that we can currently spot. I will be talking about the current ongoing trend on Bitcoin that is looking extremely dangerous in my opinion, and I will be discussing much more on today's update video. So don't forget to watch this video till the end, because I will be going over the most important charts that are actually out there on the planet. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we smash it to 400 likes today? That will be absolutely incredible, after I warned you guys yesterday that the big move was going to be happening today. So without any further ado, let's jump straight away in towards the content. And once looking at that 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin, we can clearly see it broke towards the downside, and very unfortunately I have been not able to trade it because I was asleep at the point where we were breaking down. Anyway, if someone did took this trade on this breakdown towards the downside for Bitcoin, congratulations, this was an absolutely amazing trade that you took here. But right now we want to be looking what is going to be happening next for Bitcoin. So first of all, the initial price target has so far not been reached. Do I think you should already take some profits off the table if you have been taking these trades? Yes, I do think so, because we were extremely close towards our take profit target, and actually we were coming back towards the support box where we were talking about yesterday, where we expect the potential movement towards the downside is going to stop, right? So far, things are looking at this point here quite alright for Bitcoin. Then looking at the 1 hour time frame, I have been talking about this exact chart for quite a while already, about the downtrends that we've been creating in the market, right? So we have been, ever since this big movement towards the downside came for Bitcoin, ever since then we've been creating lower highs after lower highs after lower highs. And like I told everyone before, if we are not going to be breaking above this previous high right here and we get a rejection, it will be a very good shorting opportunity. Like you can currently see, once again, after we were not able to be breaking above this high, we got rejected from this high again here, and then we moved towards the downside ultimately once again. So in order for us to be starting to be looking at long positions as well, the big criteria is going to be a break above the previous high in the market. And as soon as we do break the lower high structure on the 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin, that is the point where we could be starting to be looking at long positions for Bitcoin. However, on the imminent short term, it's not looking good at all. So we see it also on the 4 hourly time frame. We formed a symmetrical triangle, we broke down, and like I discussed yesterday as well, the bullish events was extremely narrow. So that is why I was saying yesterday as well, just like last time around, once the bullish events is very narrow, you just expect there is going to be a movement happening in the market. And the movement, unfortunately, was towards the downside, but this was indeed the movement we could have been trading, of course, if you were looking at the symmetrical triangle. Bitcoin broke down, but what is going to be happening next, right? So right now we're approaching some support. Still, in the bigger picture, I still think that we are currently trading in this range here. So on the 1 hour time frame, we can clearly look at the range right here. We can see the lower side of support is the support box. Then we have the middle range here for the market, where we basically want to be breaking above. And then we have the top range here that is trading around $18,000. If we break above the top range, things are going to be looking good on the macro perspective. If we're going to be breaking below the lower side of the range, we're going to be looking extremely worse. We're going to probably look to go even further towards the downside. And if we break above the middle range, I expect consolidation happening in this phase right here. So that is how we're currently looking. Bitcoin still in the middle of a gigantic consolidation phase. We could be forming a higher low because this is the previous low in the market. Let's see how it's going to be playing out. But so far, breaking down, you want to be seeing a continuation towards the upside happening. But as soon as we do break above the previous high in the market, I will be definitely notify everyone, because now the previous high in the market will be formed somewhere around 16.5k. So it's going to be easier to be potentially break above this level, but still it is not necessarily looking very good for Bitcoin on that imminent short-term target, right? So on the 4 hourly time frame as well, you can clearly see, if I'm zooming in here, you can even spot a larger time frame downtrend, right? So you can clearly see Bitcoin, ever since basically the collapse happened, has been forming lower highs. We have not been able to form higher highs yet so far, but as soon as we do confirm a higher high on this chart, things are going to be starting to look a little bit better. Maybe we are going to create somewhat of a symmetrical triangle from of this point onwards. But yeah, once we do see more structures or a more bigger development in the structure we're currently trading in, I will notify everyone out there on the channel. so we can see exactly what the next move is for Bitcoin. Because right now, of course, we have been seeing the breakdown. This was our trade, and now I'm waiting for the next clear market direction where we are heading towards, so I can open up another trade. If you are interested in trading, don't forget to check out Bybit or BitGet in the link in the description. Bybit is currently running a $30,000 sign-up bonus, so yeah, you can receive up to $30,000 in bonus if you do sign up an account using the link in the description. If you are potentially from the US, you can trade on BitGet without KYC, without VPN, and you can withdraw over 30 Bitcoins on a daily basis. So make sure to check out BitGet if you're from the US. And BitGet also allows you to copy trade other traders. And yeah, so far I've been making a very good passive income using the copy trading strategy on BitGet. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out right now. And also, BitGet allows you to receive up to $10,000 in deposit bonuses if you do sign up using the link in the description. Furthermore, looking at the content, we can currently see that Bitcoin finally has created its first ever weekly bullish divergence in history of Bitcoin, and this is something quite big in my opinion. We can currently see the RSI has been forming a higher low, while in fact the price action has been forming a lower low, and we have been seeing a green candle confirmation, what means that we currently have officially confirmed the bullish divergence on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin confirmed the weekly bullish divergence, and what I expect right now here is at least maybe a small little relief slash some sideways price action. At least it's not likely to see another significant dump once you do have the bullish divergence getting created for the market, and the most likely scenario is either a small bullish relief or some sideways price action for Bitcoin. So let's see what is going to be playing out. But anyways, we are creating a bullish divergence from oversold conditions, and that is usually a very strong signal that the market could potentially start to reverse. And a bullish divergence doesn't play out straight away in the week after. It could sometimes take maybe 1 to 2 months before it even is going to be playing out. So make sure to keep all your eyes on Bitcoin right now. Then looking at a very interesting chart here. This is the extreme network capitulation chart. It's the net unrealized profit and loss on the 7-day moving average, but it removed all the lost coins from 10 plus year dormant. So what we can currently see is that we currently have been sitting in a network capitulation phase for already 165 days. In the previous bear market, it was approximately 131 days, and in the bear market of 2015, it took approximately 264 days. So maybe we are already done if we're looking and comparing this one towards the previous bear market, but it could also be that this bear market is going to last for another 100 days, even though we are closer to the end than the beginning of this bear market. And probably this is one of the most biggest buying opportunities that you will ever get in the coming 10 years here. I mean, if you do believe in Bitcoin and how the future is going to be shaping up, you know Bitcoin is not going to stay cheap for long, and this is probably an opportunity that's not going to last forever. So right now, things are low. We can see we are clearly in a capitulation in the market. And this is the time if you want to be taking a position in the market, in my opinion, and that's also what I am doing at least, to do it. This is the time. So make sure that you have your own strategy ready. Ever since Bitcoin dropped to 20K, I've been dollar cost averaging every single day in towards Bitcoin. Has it so far paid off? I mean, of course, Bitcoin is right now on 16K, but still for me, I am all about having the average price, because maybe Bitcoin wasn't bottom and then I was very smart, right? So I am dollar cost averaging. I'm getting in every single... So my strategy is just to dollar cost average, buy a little bit of Bitcoin every single day, so I will have a good average price once Bitcoin shoots back towards the upside. And Bitcoin only has to go back above 20K, and I will be in a significant profit already, because I also accumulated a lot below $20,000 since Bitcoin has been trading there for quite a while right now. Then looking at the weekly time frame, of course, we can see Bitcoin once again, another weekly candle came by. And another bounce from the weekly support line here. So far, the next weekly candles once again retesting it. If we ever break below it, I will keep you guys up to date here on the channel. So don't forget to subscribe right now. Then also looking at the weekly RSI for Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, of course, we can currently see that the RSI actually on the weekly time frame has been providing some significant resistance. We can see that clearly we got 3 rejections from the weekly RSI, and if we are going to be breaking the weekly RSI downtrend, it could definitely result in some more bullish relief in the market. However, The weekly RSI downtrend will be met somewhere around 35 in the index, what at least requires Bitcoin to be moving up to large levels of $20,000 in my opinion. So once we ever do break above it, I will notify you. But these are some very important things to keep your eyes wide open on, because usually if we do break these downtrends, Bitcoin tends to, of course, go in a larger time frame rally, right? So that was it for me on today's update video. If you do enjoy the content, don't forget to slap up that like button. That will be absolutely incredible. Of course, we discussed the most important breakouts that happened today here. Right now, we are trading and approaching some support. If you did took the shorting position, I should definitely take at least 50% of the table and put your stop loss in profit. But anyways, if I do spot a new trade, I will be, of course, upload a new video or notify you guys here on my Twitter channel. If I also see a good opportunity, maybe I will be potentially even jump live. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now and smash up the bell notification if you are hyped up for our next trade we will be taking here on the channel. So thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new video here on the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.